everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. So are you an owner of a business and you're tired of replying to the WhatsApp inquiries that you receive from your leads manually? Then this video is definitely for you. Because in this video, we are going to learn how to automate follow-ups for sales team using WhatsApp. So I have created a WhatsApp chatbot, that too without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Chatflow. So I'll show you how this bot is going to work. This bot is going to collect the data from the lead automatically and is going to notify my sales team as well. So how this bot will work is that now as soon as I've created this bot, I will receive any of the inquiries from my leads on WhatsApp. Automatically this bot is going to send a reply to them. Not only that, this bot is going to collect the data from the lead and send it towards my sales team as a notification on Google Chat. Okay? So now if you want to learn the process of how you can build a connection between this bot and Google Chat as well, we are going to use Pabbly Connect for that. So now to learn this entire process step by step, I am going to take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. Today I'll walk you through how you can build this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your business using Pabbly Chatflow. One that not only handles your customers' inquiries but also sends the collected data directly to your sales team on Google Chat via Pabbly Connect. So firstly, I'll give you a quick demo of how the bot works for users' perspective, and then we're going to see how the notification automatically goes to my sales team on my Google Chat space. Okay, so this is the bot that I've created, and towards this bot I'm going to write an inquiry that is going to be, hello, I want to know the pricing of a dress. So I'm going to send this message towards this bot, and as soon as I'm going to do that, as soon as I've sent the message, you can see I've received this store image right over here with the message, hey there, welcome to Style Studios where fashion meets comfort. We are here to assist you with everything that you need, from product suggestions to pricing, even booking a personal shopping session. Okay, I have these options. I will select the pricing details option right here. As soon as I've done that, it says, may I know your full name? So for the full name over here, I'm going to write it as test user as the full name and send it. And then next it is asking for my phone number, for which I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right here. Okay, and then send it right here. Okay, after that it says, thanks for sharing your details. Our fashion expert from Style Studios is reviewing your request and will reach out shortly. Stay tuned, we're excited to assist you. Okay, I have received this message. So now as the details are collected, if I'm going to open my Google Chat space, you can see I have received a new message to my sales team channel. New sales inquiry from WhatsApp, name test user, this was the contact number, inquiry type is pricing details, source is WhatsApp bot, please follow up ASAP. Okay, so as now this notification has been forwarded successfully, this means the bot that we have created using Pabbly Chatflow is successfully working, as I received all the messages on my WhatsApp right here, and as I've received the notification on my Google Chat space, this means the connection between the bot and Google Chat has also been created successfully using Pabbly Connect. So this is how this amazing bot will work in real time, and we're going to create this bot first. Okay, for that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Chatflow, that is www.pabbly.com/chatflow. After browsing the website, Pabbly Chatflow's landing page is going to appear in front of you. On the landing page, you will find two options, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Chatflow account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free credit points every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Chatflow account. Then you will find the All Pabbly Apps section in front of you, where you will see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which I'm going to use Pabbly Chatflow. For that, click on this Access Now button right here. As I've done that, you can see Pabbly Chatflow's dashboard is then going to appear in front of you. So what is Pabbly Chatflow? It is an amazing tool by Pabbly that is going to help you to manage all your WhatsApp conversation under this one roof. Over here, you can add multiple numbers in Pabbly Chatflow account, and for that you can create multiple folders according to the categories right here. Okay, and if you want to add your WhatsApp number, you have to click on this Add WhatsApp Number button, where you will find two options to add your number. One is the WhatsApp Connect, other one is the Manual Token Connect. If you want to learn both of the tutorials step by step of how you can set up your Pabbly Chatflow account, for that you will find the link of the videos in the description box below, okay? Pabbly Chatflow also provides multiple features like inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast flows, AI assistant, settings, activity log, and in settings you can see there are multiple options. If you want to learn about each and every feature of Pabbly Chatflow in brief, you can check out the videos added in the description box below, okay? So now, before I'll start to make this amazing bot, I want to tell you about one thing, that is Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is a space where you can find real-time updates about Pabbly. In this space, you can get help not just from our team members but also the fellow other users. Over here, you can ask questions, share your feedback, and even find amazing automation tips. So go ahead and join our Pabbly Community today. For that, you will find the link of our community in the description box below. After coming to the dashboard, now to create a new bot in our Pabbly Chatflow account, from the left side of the panel, go to Flow and Flows section right here. After coming to the Flows section, we'll land towards the Flow Builder page. Now to add a new flow, we have to click on this Add Flow button right here. The new flow has been created, and firstly we have to rename the flow. For the name of the flow over here, I'm going to write it as Automate Follow-ups for Sales Teams Using WhatsApp, okay? So this is the name of my flow. After renaming the flow, you can see this says trigger. What is a trigger? What is a trigger? Trigger is the starting point of a bot, okay? This is the action through which the bot is going to trigger and it is going to start sending message towards our user, okay? There are multiple trigger events provided. One is keyword regex match, user starts conversation, template selected, WhatsApp template delivered, contact added to list, custom field updated, tag assigned, okay? From the events, I'm going to use keyword and regex match trigger event right here, okay? So let me explain to you what is keywords and regex. So let's suppose a customer sends us a message and you've added that word over here in your keyword section. This bot is going to be then triggered from here, okay? So let's suppose I will add a word over here as hello and press enter key to save the word. This is how you can add multiple keywords in this section according to your requirement, okay? After the keywords, it says regex. So what is regex? Regex is a short for regular expression. It is a pattern or sequence of characters used to find, match or filter specific text. For the regex, I have a special character that is going to trigger this bot by any of the messages that we receive from our user or our lead, okay? So over here for the regex, I'm going to enter that special character that I have. So this is the regex that I have that is going to trigger this bot by any of the messages that we receive from our customer, okay? You can find this regex in the description box below and you can add it in your bot as well. So now after setting up our trigger, as this bot is now triggered, what is the first message that I want to send towards my lead? Over here you can see I have added a picture of my store. With that I've added this message, hey there, and it's a welcome message and it says just tap one of the options below. One of our fashion advisors will connect with you shortly, okay? So this is the image, message and number of options that I want to add next after we receive the message from our customer, okay? So now for that, we have to simply drag the point of this trigger, drop it in this field. Content type, I'm going to select over here as media. As first, I'm going to add the image of my store. For the media type, I'm going to select over here option as image. If you want to send a video, audio, document, you can definitely select it from the drop down. For the URL, either you can paste the URL or directly upload the image right here, okay? So this is the store image that I have. I'm going to upload it over here in this media button section. As now this image is added, now I'm going to add the content and content type is going to be text plus button. Now for the message over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message that I have, that is hey there. Now you can see in this hey there sentence, in front of it and in the end of it, I've added 2 stars. That is to make this text bold. You can see this is bold text right over here. I created this bold by adding the 2 stars in the front and in the end of the sentence. You can add these stars in front and in the end to create the text bold like this, okay? So now it says welcome to Style Studios. That is the name of my business where fashion meets comfort, okay? We are here to assist you with everything that you need, from product suggestions to pricing, even booking a personal shopping session. Just tap one of the options below and one of our fashion advisors will connect with you shortly, okay? So you can see right away I've added this message. Now over here with the message, I want to add these options as well. For that, simply click on this add button and the button will be added, okay? I will add 3 buttons, so I'm going to click on add button 3 times. In a message, you can add only maximum number of 3 buttons. Now we have to name all these buttons right here. So for the name of the buttons, I'm going to write it as, you can see right over here, these are the buttons that I have: product info, schedule demo and pricing details, okay? So now after adding these buttons, now what I want is, I want to save the data of these buttons right here, as when I will send a notification towards my team, they should know what is the inquiry type that the user have, okay? For saving this data into my Pabbly Chatflow account, we are going to use this amazing feature by Pabbly Chatflow, that is contact custom field. In contact custom field, you can add your users or your customers data, okay? For that, you can create multiple customized field, and under those fields, you can save the data of your customer. For creating your own fields, you can go to settings, and under which you will find the option contact custom field and create your multiple fields right here, okay? So now we are going to create the answers over here as a record in our contact custom field. For adding that, go to the actions section right here and you have to select the option that is set custom field and drag it and drop it in this field. I will save the first answer, that is product info. So I'm going to connect both of them right here. I have created a contact custom field in the name of answer. So if any of the fields are selected by the customer, it will be saved under the field that is answer right here. What will be the value of the answer? The value is going to be product info. So I'm going to copy it from here and paste it right here, okay? In the similar manner, I'm going to set up the contact custom field for the schedule demo as well right here, as well as the pricing detail, okay? You can see I've added 3 of the fields right here. So as now the responses is saved over here in the contact custom field section. After saving the answers, my next message over here is to collect the data of the user's full name as well as the contact number, okay? So for that, firstly we'll add an ask question field over here in this flow. For that, simply what you need to do is, I'm going to delete this. You have to simply drag the action node that is ask question from here into this bot, okay? Now we are going to connect this question over here with all of these contact custom fields, as I want to collect the data of the name and the phone number of my lead with any of the options that is selected from here, okay? And now we have to enter the question. Firstly, I want to collect the data of the full name. So over here for the question, I'm going to write it as, may we know your full name so our team can address you personally, okay? After collecting the full name, we have to select the contact custom field. I've created it in the name of full name, so I'm going to select it. Format of the reply, I will receive a text reply, so I'm going to select it as text. Number of attempts 1, as I want to just give 1 attempt right here. And for the validation message over here, I'm going to write it as error. What is a validation message? So let's suppose towards this question, a customer or a lead replies and the reply is not equal to the selected format. They will receive a validation message of error, okay? Now after collecting the full name, I want to collect their phone number as well. So I'm going to add another ask question field, connect both of these questions. Over here, my message is going to be, please share your contact number so that we can get in touch with you quickly. Okay, so this is the another question. Contact custom field is going to be mobile number and format is going to be any. Okay, after adding both of the questions, now what I want is, I want to send this notification towards my team on Google Chat space that I've created. Okay. Now for that, what we are going to do is, we are going to build the connection between this bot and Google Chat using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. Then you will see Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, where you will find 2 options again, sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, directly sign in, but if you're a new user, sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm already a user, so I'm going to directly sign in. Then you will again land towards the All Pabbly Apps section. Now I will select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button from here, okay? And then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is directly going to appear in front of you. Now to build a connection between this bot and our Google Chat, we are going to add a new automation by clicking on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner, okay? Then you will see you have two methods of building this workflow. One is the new beta method, other one is the old classic method. I'm going to create this workflow using the old classic method from here. So I'm going to select it. Firstly, we have to rename the workflow. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to write it as WhatsApp to Google Chats. Okay, this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, I'll select the workflows folder and simply click on this create button. Okay, then you can see this workflow is successfully created and you will find two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other one is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our entire process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up a trigger step first, in which my trigger application I'm going to select over here as Pabbly Chatflow. As now we're going to build a connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Google Chat using Pabbly Connect. I want that as soon as we receive any of the messages from our users through WhatsApp, the trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new message received. Okay. Now to build a connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. I'm going to simply copy this URL and log into my bot that I'm creating. Okay. So now we are going to build the connection between this bot. We have to add the webhook URL in this bot right here. For adding the webhook URL in the bot, we have this amazing feature by Pabbly Chatflow, that is API request. I'm going to simply drag it and drop it in this field. Okay. I'm going to connect the last question with this API request. Now we are going to add the webhook URL by clicking on this edit button. Okay. Method is going to be post. Okay, why we are selecting the post method right here? Because we have to send the data towards the webhook URL. Okay, that is why we select the method post. For the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Then it is asking for the parameters. We have to name the key and the value that we want to send. For the contact custom field, firstly I want to send the full name. So I'm going to select the contact custom field of full name. And then simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this name from here and paste it in this field. In the similar manner, I want to send the mobile number. So I'm going to copy the mobile number from here and paste it in this field. And lastly, I want to send the answer that is received. So I'm going to copy this answer from here and paste it in this field. Okay. You can name the keys according to your requirement. Okay. So now after adding all the keys and selecting the values, we have to first test this URL right here. For this, simply click on this test button. The status comes over here as 200. That is a positive response. So if I'm going to go back to this workflow that I was creating and scroll down, you can see the response has been successfully captured. We have captured the mobile number, full name and the answer. Okay, and you can see this was the dummy details. Okay, as now we have captured the dummy details right here, this means the webhook URL is successfully added in this flow. Now to save the webhook URL, click on the save button and the webhook URL is successfully then going to be added. Okay, so as now this URL is added, I want to give this customer who's sending us a message a tag. Okay, so now for adding the tag, simply drag the add tag field and drop it in this field. Over here, I'm going to connect this fallback status to this tag right over here. For the tag, I've created a tag in the name of sales follow-up. I'm going to select it from here. After adding the tag, now I will send the final message towards the customer for thanks for sharing your details. Our fashion expert is reviewing your request and will reach out to you shortly. So now for adding this message, simply drag the point of this tag and drop it in this field. Content type is going to be text plus button and the message over here is going to be, so this is the message that I have, the thank you message that I've already shown you. Okay. So now this bot is successfully created in my Pabbly Chatflow account. Okay. So now to save this bot that I've created, I'm going to simply click on this save button and as I've done that, it says flow updated successfully. Okay. As now this bot is successfully saved right over here, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the connection between the bot and Google Chat. I'm going to set up my action step, in which from action application, I'm going to select over here as Google Chat. An action event over here, I'm going to select it as create message and click on this connect button. It is asking for the chat webhook URL. To have the chat webhook URL, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. And then you will land towards the Pabbly forum page where you will find all the instructions to get the chat webhook URL. Okay, so follow all of them one by one. go to the space that you have created. After coming to the space over here, you have to go towards the name and click on it. From the drop down, select the option that is apps and integrations right here. After coming to the apps and integrations page, you will find the option that is webhooks. Okay. In this webhooks, click on this add webhook button and we have to first name our webhook. Over here for the name of the webhook, I am going to write it as new lead. Okay, as the name. For the avatar URL, go to the Pabbly forum page that we have right over here. So this is the Pabbly forum page. For the URL, you can enter this URL. So simply copy this field and paste it in this field. Okay, and click on this save button. As you have done that, the webhook is now been created. I'm going to click on the three dots and copy this link from here. And this is the chat webhook URL. So I'm going to simply paste this right here. Okay. Now it is asking for the message that we want to send. For the message over here, I'm going to write it as, this is the message that I have. New sales inquiry from WhatsApp, name, contact, inquiry type, source. Please follow up ASAP. Okay. So now for the data of these fields, I'm going to map the data. Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to select this field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear. It is asking for the name of my lead. This is the name. I'm going to select the data of the name from my previous response. As now I've selected this data from the previous response, you can see this data has now been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. In the similar manner, I'm going to map all the other details over here as well. I'm mapping the dummy details right here. Okay. And then simply click on this save and send test request button. I have received a response which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Google Chat space that I've created over here, you can see I have received this message successfully. New sales inquiry from WhatsApp, name, phone number, answer. The source is WhatsApp bot. Please follow up ASAP. Okay. So as now this notification is successfully forwarded on my sales team channel, this means the connection between the bot and Google Chat Hangout has now been successfully done using Pabbly Chatflow as well. Okay. This bot has also been created. With that, you can see over here, the connection between the bot and Google Chat Hangout is also successfully created. Okay. And I've already shown you how this bot will work in real time, how all the messages are going to be sent towards the user. With that, how the message is going to be forwarded towards my Google Chat space as well. Okay. So this is how you build the bot and the connection between the bot and Google Chat space using Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect. Okay. So this was it for this video to automate follow-ups for sales team using WhatsApp. If you have any questions, then you can comment down below and we'll answer to all your questions as soon as possible. Okay. So go ahead and try out these amazing bots today itself as we give you 100 free credit points. Start exploring all the features in Pabbly Connect and Pabbly Chatflow as well. Go ahead and sign up into our Pabbly account. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just this WhatsApp chatbot, you can create multiple other chatbots according to your need with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any question, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can ask us query on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can check out this link. If you want to try to create this bot for yourself, for your business, you can do it absolutely for free with the help of Pabbly Chatflow.